Hey, what's going on? It's the Petrol List.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dalton from the Petrol List, and I put up some sound deadening. This is not a car video, by the way. This is just me talking about blog stuff. So I put up some sound deadening, not necessarily for the reason that most people do. Most people put up the sound deadening because they want the best sound quality. I'm not saying that I don't want that, but I work out of my home office, which is also my podcast studio, which is also my game room and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot going on in here, but everything I tend to like to do, including, talk on the phone with, with my friends or whatever I need to do, it all produces sound. It all produces noise. And the living room is right on the other side of the wall over there. And sometimes I get a little self-conscious when I'm talking because, if my wife is trying to watch TV or somebody's out there, you worry about sounding like an idiot. So I put the soundproofing up, or sound deadening rather, up, because I want to be able to talk more freely, a little more loudly, put a little more personality into the videos. And even if it's just the placebo effect, even if it's just me thinking, okay, this has done a lot for me, and I'm not afraid to talk louder and all that kind of stuff, it's good. And it gets into, one other point. I didn't spend a lot on that. I just got some sound deadening from Amazon. It looks fine. It's not like a professional sound quality thing. If this show ever picks up and I get, a bunch of viewers and, maybe stuff like that, then maybe I'll put some professional stuff and I'll get a soundproof door behind me over there. But I think it's really just start with what you can, start small, and grow, and only, purchase what you need, add what you need, what makes you feel better, and don't worry about making sure everything is absolutely perfect. If you look back at my first episode, which I've left it up there for a reason, you can see how far not just the lighting and the sound quality has progressed, but even my presentation. I'm talking to the camera now, and I actually feel like I'm talking to people because I actually get comments and feedback back. That's a cool thing. When I first started this, all I could see was the camera, and I'm looking at the camera like, this is so weird. I'm just but everything's practice. It doesn't have to be podcasts or track days or driving or anything like that. Just do it. If you're passionate about it, do it. If you don't have a big budget, start small. Matter of fact, if you have a big budget, start small, because sometimes when you have a big budget, you throw all your money at the wrong thing and it doesn't pay off. Sometimes you lose interest. Sometimes what you purchased doesn't work. So, just start small. But the most important thing is just to do it. I think that's why that Nike Just Do It thing was so incredibly effective, because really that's just life, isn't it? All right, well, happy 2024. I hope you did get a chance to see the 2023 in review-ish kind of video. It's kind of long. I'm going to cut it down into some bite-sized clips because I do segment it pretty well. I talk about electric vehicles. I talk about Formula One. I talk about the Hyundai Envision 74 and hydrogen power. And I talk about Toyota's cheap IMVO. And I think I can turn that into basically 4 videos. So maybe I get to work doing that and watch what you want, and then, watch the whole episode if you feel like. But do like, follow, subscribe. Well, you don't follow on YouTube, you follow on Instagram. I'm not that active on Instagram. Anyway, subscribe, and I watch my videos back. I read comments, all that stuff. So week over week. Even if I improve just a teeny tiny bit, I'm just thinking to myself, where am I going to be in a year? I'll be very comfortable. I don't care if I have, 200 subscribers at that point. I do hope that I have more at that point, obviously. But this is just something I do for the passion of it, for the enjoyment of it. Yeah. If you want to do it, do it. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Just do it. And mind your budget. All right, I'm out. I'll see you next week.